Hello friends, in this video I am going to speak on the importance of PIQ. See, PIQ is one of the most important documents that you have to fill, and my impression on the candidates in my last 18 years of experience as a assessor has been that people don't give it the importance that it deserves. In fact, if anything you have to do correctly is the starting point is you're filling up your PIQ correctly and understanding your PIQ. Every word that you write out there has to be important and to be considered so that you are able to showcase yourself in the correct aspect, because both the psychologist and the interviewing officer will have that PIQ form. The GTO doesn't have it, but however the other two have it, and that is the starting point. So it should be a recommendable PIQ when you're filling it up. So the framework for writing a good PIQ is good handwriting, neatness, that all the items which are filling it is within the column, and writing small, the way of art of writing it small so that everything remains within the column and it is looking neat. The grammar is correct, neatness is there, spellings are good, and your handwriting is correct. So these four things, again, keep it in mind when you are doing. In fact, I would go to the extent that 20 days before your SSB, you should start filling up your PIQ forms every day so that you understand what you have written, the sequencing of the things you have written. See, the way you are writing, what questions could come out of this kind of PIQ. Which one is a priority for me, like in the hobbies, which is my first hobby, second hobby, what is my interest, which is my topmost sports that I play, with the second topmost, the third topmost, or what are the extracurricular which is the most important for me where I've got some achievements, which is the achievement which I write out there in the educational qualification. How do I tell the interviewing officer and the psychologist that which engineering I've done, because there is no column out there. How do I write? So somewhere in the corner you write, this is the BTech that you have done, or this is the graduation you have done in so and so, history, political science, or whatever. Or this is the finance, BCom I've done in this, or BTech I've done in mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, or mechanical engineering, or civil engineering, or whatever. So you are making it clear. So use methods in which that without talking to you, somebody should be able to understand, because the interviewing officer is still got a chance to speak to you and ask you what you have written here. Can you justify this? However, the psychologist is not able to ask you. So it should be understandable from the psychology point of view. The column in which the serial number 9, which is there, which talks about your occupation, present occupation, either you are a student or you are working. If you are working, where are you working? What is your CTC? What are your designation in that organization? Could be an important aspect. Your NCC, your areas of responsibility which you have held. So please take care and understand what you are going to talk about it, and thereafter write about it. See, and my one more advice to you on this aspect would be, see, don't try to not write something which you have done and thinking the questions will come out of it. That would be a very negative way to approach. It is better to write down something which you have done and learn about it, prepare about it, so that you are much more stronger, because somewhere in your life you have spent time and effort on something. Just because you don't remember it, or you don't want to study about it, or some questions on technical or science or physics will come out of it, of not writing that would be a very wrong method of approaching the PIQ. So give it due importance, use a good pen, give respect to your pen. If you give respect to your pen and write decently out there, that is a time that the PIQ will look that much more better. And when the interviewing officer or the psychologist looks at it, he or she will feel, yes, this is a candidate who has put in effort, who is spending time and effort, and he means business, he or she means business. So let us see the candidate. So with that attitude, you should be able to write the PIQ, and that is the attitude I want the assessors to look at you once they see your PIQ. So obviously there are a few things that has to be done. So for that, I will cover it in a show you a PIQ and thereafter cover it what are the aspects that you keep in mind in detail subsequently. So my advice to you would be कि whatever has been told, pay attention to it, make some effort to understand and remember what you have written so that you can showcase yourself better. So whenever you're talking in the interview, please make it a point that you're keeping the PIQ at the back of your mind and thereafter answering it accordingly. The second line of questioning which is coming out there, you are able to justify that. And similarly, in the psych, when you're writing your psych test, keep in mind whatever the PIQ you have written because you are finally showcasing your personality and the PIQ is a part of your personality. So once you can correlate of what you are writing in the psych test to the PIQ and what you are talking in the interview with the PIQ, surely your standards in both the techniques would vastly improve. Thank you very much for listening to me and understanding. I hope this video on PIQ has been useful to you and surely you would have learned something. Do hit the like button if you have liked the video. Do subscribe to our channel if you have not already done so. Tell it to your friends so that they can also benefit and obviously hit the notification button for knowing when the next video is coming. See you till then. Bye.